welcome, our wonderful listeners. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whenever it is, wherever you are as you're listening to this, the first installment of our new serialized story for TBT. We are going to take you on a fun little journey. It's time to go to camp. What camp? Well, it's Camp Generick. That's what camp. So get your tidy whities, get your suitcase, cry into the arms of your mother or your mother's gravestone if she's dead like mine, and let's head on to camp.
Yay!
And remember, kids, when the sun goes down, so goes our voices. And be quiet in your cabins.
That's right, kids. Listen to Mary.
Now run along, have some fun. Remember, macrame is in the art cabin right now. And if you want to learn how to cook a mean broccoli, then head on over to the kitchen.
Yeah. And remember, just going straight to bed is always an option, as long as it's quiet.
Okay.
But remember, you should also make sure to have as many wonderful opportunities to make memories with all of your new friends. Don't sleep the whole time.
Yay! Thank you, Miss Mary. Yay! Thank you, broccoli.
You're like really good at this.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of practice. A lot of practice, yeah? Kevin. Yeah.
Oh, yeah? How many summers you done here?
Well, I'm 20.
Uh-huh.
So, like, I've been to 13. It's my 13th summer. Yeah.
13th summer?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. So you've been going here like since you were old enough to go here.
Yeah.
And you're still here.
Yeah, well, now I'm a camp counselor. I've been a camp counselor for a few years now. But yeah, I have gone here every summer. An entire month of my life has been devoted to Camp Generick.
Wow.
Every year. For 13
and
years.
13 years? Wow. That's some dedication. You must really dig this place. Because, I mean, like, I wouldn't be here at all if I had, not done that thing to the tree.
Right. I saw that on YouTube.
Oh, it's still up there?
Yeah, well, I mean, once it's up there, Actually, there's a really funny person on TikTok that did like this mashup to it, and like this really old song. What was it? I think it was "Cold Hearted Snake" by Paula Abdul.
I guess that works. Name? Yeah, that works.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I saw all the kids coming out of here.
Oh, hey, yeah, your name was Edward, right?
Ed. You know who I am, Kevin.
Ed.
I
here.
Really don't.
Actually, I've been looking for you. Here's your ankle bracelet back. Quit taking it off and leaving it places.
Okay, so here's the thing. My ankle bracelet is supposed to be within a certain, radius, and I can't fulfill my duties as a camp counselor within that radius. So that's not really my fault. That's the court's fault. Because they assigned me here.
Like I happen to know that you were given special permission to not have to go out on the lake at all.
Okay, but what if a camper drowns and I could have saved them?
It's you you're given permission to not save that child.
I didn't know you could swim, though. I thought you said you couldn't swim.
I mean, I could. Who knows if a child was in danger? Maybe just like the heat of the moment, I'd learn.
Kevin, you can't swim? Then you definitely aren't going out on the lake.
I mean, to be fair, I've never had the opportunity to try.
Is this it? Is this the summer when you explore yourself? Or are you going to do
Apparently
your
not.
job?
If I'm not supposed to be in the lake.
Okay, good. I'm glad that's solved.
This blows.
You're supposed to help me clean up around the place.
Okay.
And you're supposed to help Mary with counseling the children.
Right. I counseled the shit out of those kids. You should have heard it.
You encourage them to do nothing but sleep, but okay.
Yeah, sometimes, look, a growing child needs their rest. Growing is a lot of work. Do you know how many calories are burned just by growing an inch? Do you know?
I don't know that number. Why would I know that?
That's a really specific thing to know. I gotta agree with Ed here.
I just thought someone might know here.
Do you?
I've been trying to figure it out, but I know it's a lot. Like that's a whole inch.
Right. But maybe the parents sent the kids here to camp so that they could learn some things and be present in their lives instead of being on screens or being in their rooms cooped up or just sleeping all the time and being antisocial, so that they don't end up falling into, I don't know, the same pitfalls that you did with that tree.
Okay, so there was no pit involved with the tree. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, I don't know what you call a ditch.
But
It's a ditch.
yeah, no, I agree with you. The parents they just they don't understand what it is to be a kid these days, and so they sent their kids here to get rid of them, and our job is to make the kids not write a shitload of sad letters wanting to come home.
Exactly. And how are they not going to write a shitload of sad letters if all they're doing is sitting in their bunk, sleeping, and then being sad when
If
they could
that's what
be
they
making
want
a
to do.
coaster, Kevin?
Making coasters?
Yes.
That's like an option.
I mean, right now the art cabin's doing macrame, but after that, it's the coaster project.
Why couldn't they do the coaster?
Always comes after that macrame project.
Why didn't anyone tell me about the coaster project? I would have been so down.
In your orientation folder.
Oh yeah, I did go to orientation.
Have you got the folder?
Is that the yellow one?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's the yellow one.
That's my friend Daisy has it now.
There's no Daisy that works at camp.
That's right. There is not. She was at my going away party.
Not a problem. Not a problem. I always have extras. So I'm going to go get that extra. And you know what? I'll also put one in your cabin on your desk. I'll staple it there.
Thanks.
I'll staple it down. So
thanks. That's great.
Lose that one. But I'll get you two. So I'll be right back. I will be right back. I am going to take my 10 paces.
Okay, Mary. All right. Kevin, why don't you come around and help me close up these shutters?
Okay.
Gotta get this place.
They're kind of sticky, Ed.
Well, maybe you should clean them tomorrow.
I mean, like they're hard to
I'll
move.
get you a nice bristle brush and
I mean, they look pretty clean to me, actually, now that I think of it, Ed. Yeah. Not sticky at all. Look at that. Look at that. Look, see, I can touch it with my hand and then touch this dust here and like, oh God. Oh, Jesus.
yeah.
Okay. What do you use to clean these?
I've got a nice firm bristle brush.
Okay.
And some soapy water.
Do you have anything with chemicals in it? Because I feel like from the feel of this on my hand,
soapy water is chemicals.
This is going to need chemicals.
Soap
is not a chemical. Soap isn't a chemical.
Actually, it is. It's a powerful surfactant.
Look, I understand that not all of us went to college, but
but I did.
You went to college for keeping grounds?
No, I studied recreation and leisure. Why do you think I wanted to work at a camp?
I don't know. I just assumed you were like going to end up killing a bunch of campers this summer or something.
Those are not mutually exclusive.
Okay.
I don't know if I can say this, but you're closing the shutters wrong.
What do you mean? They're closed. They were open. Now they're closed. What? No, what am I doing wrong?
The left goes under the right. That's why it's got that little flange.
Oh my God. This is the most complicated fucking place in the world.
It's not if you pay attention.
Well, hey, if it isn't my two favorite guys here right now, Ed, Kev, good to see you guys. How was the day at camp? Did everybody have a good time?
Things are getting off to an okay start, Mr. Castle.
Okay. Well, I guess that'll do for the first day. But I really want. You know what I want. Ed, you've heard this speech a dozen times. You know why we're doing this. You know why we're here. This is nature. People happy.
Yeah, these kids pay a shitload of money to come to this camp.
And
you get at least 50% of those profits.
I do own the camp, but not in it for the money. A lot of it goes back into activities for the kids and keeping the area nice and paying our incredible staff like you guys.
Yeah, there is overhead. And you should see the property tax for this place.
That's business talk. We don't need to do business right now. Look at that sunset. Aren't you just like thrilled to be alive right now? Isn't this incredible?
I'm thrilled to my bones.
See? Thank you, Ed. Ed gets me. Kev, you'll get there one day, man. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, maybe I'll feel different once I get this ankle bracelet back on.
I think it looks very dashing, at the very least. So.
I guess thanks.
Anyway, we're just getting all the staff together for the big end of day powwow. You guys are ready. We're going to have a little, it's the first day. Got a lot to go over. We got a lot of goals to achieve, a lot of milestones to hit. A lot of plans, a lot of actions, a lot of reports, probably.
Oh, okay.
Those aren't as fun, but we got to do them.
So more pow than wow then, huh?
I knew I liked you. I knew I liked you for a reason, Kev.
Oh, I'll change that.
Well, Mary should be back shortly. I'm just going to go around and open and then properly close all these shutters.
I'll recommend, Ed. I appreciate that about you. All right, we'll see you both in big cabin number 1, 10 minutes.
All right, cabin number 1. Thank you.
Big cabin number 1. Because remember we did that. We changed it last year. Now we've got medium cabin. We can't call it regular cabin anymore. Medium cabin and big cabin number 1.
Yeah.
That's their relative sizes. Makes it easy to navigate to them.
Small cabin number 1?
That's a good idea. We should look at making small cabins too.
Yeah, I hand drew the site map. I can find it.
Okay.
Jesus.
I have. Hello, Mr. Castle. It's nice to see you, sir. Nice to
Mary,
see you.
always a pleasure.
Oh,
Like,
yes.
I know this is like your little home away from home, and we're always happy to have you here for as long as we can keep you.
It's so nice. Yeah. Kevin, I have your third copy of
Rad.
the
Thank you.
orientation. The other one, it is in your cabin. Weird. Couldn't find the stapler. Don't know where it was at. So I taped it down.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the stapler, I was using it on a project.
Okay, well, listen. So the staplers have to stay in a certain spot. We don't want staplers going missing. The kids, some of the younger kids, they could hurt themselves on those. So.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's why they call them a stapler.
Why do they
That's
call
a
them
good
that?
one.
I should leave this to the counselors. I don't have this kind of.
Ed, you know your input is always valued here. Come on, buddy.
Thank you, Mr. Castle.
I can try and say it for you if you want.
That would be
Maybe
great. I think that you just have a certain.
Right,
thing.
right. I mean, it's called a stapler for a reason, Kevin.
Oh, okay. I see what
Yeah.
you mean. Yeah, yeah. The stay is the. I thought you were trying to
Right. Yeah.
say something about how they're dangerous to small children because they could,
They are, and they
poke
can
their
get hurt
eyes
on them. So
out,
put it
or
back.
they could staple their hand to a log, or they could staple someone else's lip to like a canoe, and then that person
They could
drowns.
staple a child's eyes
because-
shut. You don't know what could happen, Kevin.
That's true. I saw that YouTube video.
Yeah. And if you saw it, you know those
Huh.
kids saw it. Let's not give them ideas.
They mostly watch TikTok these days. I think YouTube is dying.
I mean, if it's one of the big people, they still watch the big people.
I'll take your word for it.
Kevin, should we have a TikTok for the camp?
Oh, you should definitely have a TikTok for the camp, and you should be in every TikTok, Mr.
Excellent.
Castle.
Excellent. That's a great idea. See, and
Mhm.
you're going to bring something fresh to the team. I'm really excited to have you on this project with me, Kev. This is going to be phenomenal. Oh,
The
we're going to have a great
Wait,
time.
what project? I'm on a
Yeah.
project now?
You got your finger on the pulse. You know what's ticking and
Look,
what's talking.
that's never been proven.
Good, then we can prove it here. Oh, we're going to make, wow, this is going to be.
I'm here for the tree thing, not the pulse thing.
I mean, I guess the tree didn't have a pulse.
I should probably go back and read your file again. I might have missed something. Anyway, just good. It'll keep us all active. It'll keep us all excited. And, we can really relate to people, relate to the kids who want to come and do the camp. Kevin, how are you at rapping? I'm just kidding. I know that's not a thing anymore. Unless you want to. Like, are you good at it? Is that something you enjoy? Is that one of your hobbies? Like, if you want to rap, please feel free.
Around Christmas time, yeah, I do an impressive job with all that.
Okay.
I mean, I did maybe glance at your desk, and I did see some free flow lyrics, it looked like.
Oh, you mean
Open.
music.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's we would have to discuss what your content expectations are.
Okay, good. Yeah, we'll keep it professional. We'll keep it above board. We want to make sure your time is respected, and hopefully enjoy your time here as much as you can, given the whole tree thing. But that's fine. We don't have to talk about it right now.
I would rather not talk about it. Yes.
Gotcha. Not talking about the tree thing in front of everyone. Okay, so end of day at camp, first day of camp. Who's got a good story? Who brought a little joy to someone's day? Right? Who had some joy in their own day? Anyone?
Yeah,
Just, speak up.
When I opened up the ranch gates at the main road to let people in, I noticed that my fix had worked, and there was no longer a prolonged squeak when I opened the gate. So that brought joy to my life.
That's fantastic. Ed brings some joy to his own life. He's improving the camp for everyone. That's
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. That's like the spirit of Camp Generick here. I think that's, dare I say, the soul of Camp Generick is.
I was surprised that the Coca-Cola worked, but it got rid of all that gunk.
It is surprisingly corrosive.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. We put that in our bodies.
I like to think that my body's not made of gunk. That's just me, though. That's just me. Your body can be made of whatever you want it to be made of.
Mr. Castle, your body is a fortress.
See what you did there. Good one, Ed. I mean, Mary, we got our long-standing champ of camp, our campion, our camp champ. We'll workshop something. Just, my...
Wait, I thought
stay here any longer.
I thought, no, we're going to still workshop it. I got the plaques made already.
What do they say?
They say campion.
They say campion. Okay, good.
If we're going to change it, then I need to know before the ceremony at the end of camp.
No. The ceremony can go ahead.
Oh.
Yeah, we've got all the supplies coming, the band and everything. It'll be fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got the mayor's coming. I didn't expect that. Oh, sorry. Spoil a little surprise there for you, Mary. But don't worry about it. Listen, it's just a little token of our appreciation for you.
Yay! So I think that I did a pretty good job with cabin assignments.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like some of the kids, they were really, really excited this year about who their cabin mates were. Though, Ed, I'm so sorry, but I don't know what happened. I lost some of my keys. I'm gonna need new keys to some of the cabins.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. I'm
so
maybe
sorry. I
better
don't
to
know
just
what
rekey everything. If we have keys missing, we
okay.
don't, then they're out there somewhere that someone might find them. And
Right.
yeah, so I'll get to work rekeying.
Okay.
All right,
Thank you for bringing that to my attention.
Yeah. And listen, Mary, don't worry about it. These mistakes happen. Understand, we know you're completely devoted to the camp, so don't even worry about it. This is not gonna reflect negatively on you in any way. Like you saw a problem. I mean, you created a problem, but then you saw a problem and you solved it. And that's kind of like the spirit of Camp Generick here. I like that. I like your attitude and your go solvishness.
Right. Dedication.
I don't even know if I would consider it a mistake, to be perfectly honest.
You know what, Ed? Sure. Let's take that worldview and let's put it in our little worldview viewer, and let's go from there. I like that. Not even a mistake.
Yeah. Just feels kind of like there's blame associated with that.
We can okay. We can debate the merits of that. I like where your head's at. I mean, nonetheless, Mary, don't worry about it. Obviously, this is still essentially your home, so you're totally fine.
Yay! Oh.
All right, we heard from Ed, heard from Mary, Big K. Yeah.
Oh, me. Yeah. So
KM. We'll come up with a nickname. We'll do something.
Kevin's fine. Kevin's fine. That's
okay.
Kevin is great. So
Kevin is great, and I want you to remember that.
Thanks, Mr. Castle. So Billy Masterson was picking on Timmy Jenkins, and so I took Timmy Jenkins aside, chatted with him, got his spirits up, and that was nice. I also taught Timmy how to shoot staples from the stapler.
What?
For if that ever happens again. So yeah, I think that went really well.
Pieces of the mystery are falling into place.
camp nurse did tell me that someone ended up with loose staples in their Birkenstocks.
Was it Billy Masterson?
It was.
Okay, well, no harm done then.
Hey, look at that. 2 mysteries solved in one
The
day.
system
I think
works.
we're on
The
a
system works, Ed. The system works.
Well, good. So you're teaching them new skills that they might not have otherwise acquired. Here, we've got a really eclectic group of teachers, and you're really bringing your own touch to it. A little bit of that Picasso into this Monet.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to show him some cool stuff you can do with an upside down calculator.
Math, it's our future. I think the way you're collecting all these different skills, that's really the spirit of Camp Generick. I like what you're doing here with this.
Mr. Castle?
Yes, Mary.
I was just wondering if this year the caves will be open.
Oh,
There's fucking caves. Oh my god. Do we have
That's
to
an
clean those
excellent
too,
idea.
Ed?
Yeah, the rain has been really light this winter. Yeah, I think opening the caves is fantastic. We'll send someone through, make sure everything's safe. None of the no bears, no bears in the caves.
Not it. Fingers on nose. Not it.
Or mountain lions. Bears, I can't remember what lives in these caves.
2 fingers
Kevin,
on my nose. Not
Kevin,
it.
no one was going to ask you to do that.
Oh, thank God.
I'll take care of it, boss.
Okay. Why don't you take everyone? Yeah, it'll be a learning experience. Mary, you haven't been to the caves in a while. Kevin's never seen the caves.
Oh my God.
You can teach them as you go.
Kevin,
I know
please
you've
don't make me go
got
to
the
caves,
the
Kevin.
rich history down and everything.
I don't
It's
wanna
gonna
go to
be.
caves, Kevin.
I think it's gonna be a
Yeah.
real good experience for everyone.
The bears don't mind when I ask them to leave, but if there's anyone else there, it could go a little south.
Oh, okay.
So maybe
South. Okay, maybe just you then. Maybe
at first. I'm happy to lead tours, of course, Mr. Castle.
Ed, you talk to the bears? What the
loop him
fuck?
in. Isn't he great? He talks to bears.
Is that so hard to believe?
Yeah.
Bear leave. No, I should have gone with I can barely believe it. That would have been better.
That's great. You always end up finding it, Mr. Castle.
I've got a good team. A good team helps you get places. Like I got to that joke, and I think we're all a little richer in spirit for that.
I take it back. I'll talk to the bears.
Ding.
Oh my.
Well.
Wow.
Sounds like Camp Generick is going to be a camp full of fun.
I like that.
You said it.
So we didn't have to.
That's
Well,
this is
listeners,
gonna be juiced. It's gonna be juiced.
it's going to be fun. This is going to be interesting.
Mhm.
I like this so far. And if you want to find out how we formed our characters, hop on over to Patreon. For $1 a month, you'll have access to the session 0.
Mhm.
Yeah. I've called Dave out, so he's got to do it now.
Got to do it now.
Got to do it now.
Happily.
Ever after.
Again, very subtle,
Well-
Jess. Wonderfully done.
I'm really hitting the subtlety, I think. I think I've really found it, finally,
Mhm.
after all these years. It's great.
Yeah. What's our website?
Yeah, that's going to be... Oh, shit.
Oh shit.com.
Hashtag don't actually go there.
I'm kidding. It's
No.
ohshit.biz.
That's what I was going to
yeah,
say.
we can't afford the .com. It's wasting all the time.com.
Sure is.
Correct.
Or
After
I
all
think
these years.
I still think I have the
Own personal
domain,
jest.
so you can
US.
go ownpersonaljest.us. I think that still goes there too.
Nice.
Nice.
So there you go.
Hell yeah.
Well, listeners, I'm excited for the next episode of TPT. I hope you're excited too. Now, we only do these ones every other week, so next week we're back to our normal Wasting All the Time podcast. Hope you join us for that one as well. Yeah. Until next time, I've been Jess.
I've been Dave.
I have been Cody.
And I was John.
And we thickened a brand new pot.
What a
Thanks
plot.
ever so much.
But
Goodbye.
Good night, folks.
Congratulations, you've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, an improv comedy podcast. If you enjoyed the show, be sure to subscribe on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. If you really enjoyed the show, support us at patreon.com/timewastepod, or go to wastingallthetime.com.